Okay, so starting the day off with a pretty big point task. That is a plus 80 point task for mining. So just been doing a bit of pure essence because I'm going to need it to go and craft some necromancy runes and just some runes in general. And it's really easy to go and rack up the 1000 mining task with this as well, because you're going to get 8 pure essence for every time you mine it as well. So really doesn't take long to go and rack it up. It's basically just running back and forth to the bank. Again, it's not the most interesting thing in the world, but it's just one of those little maintenance things. There's not many maintenance things in the game, but until we get some pure essence droppers, this is basically how I'm going to get it for the time being. Now, we have a lot to catch up on. So the first thing I did last night was pretty much run around and do some tasks. And again, it's just a simple, easy and medium tasks. We branched out a little bit to like Varrock and Havenhive and just basically went and ticked some tasks off. Nothing really like spectacular or big happened. We got a couple of levels as well, so we also did a couple of Slayer tasks. So we're now 36 Slayer, which means we can go and do the Sanguine Crawlers. I didn't realise that pretty much most of Havenhive quests is unlocked, so we can actually go and do things like Ivar, Silver Quill, and also the Sanguine Crawlers as well. Now they're all combat tasks, so we'll be able to get quite a lot of combat relics today to go and improve our setup. So because we were hunting tasks out, we now have the next region unlocked. We now have the ability to go and unlock Asgarnia, which is going to be massive. Now, I thought a bit more about this. Asgarnia is going to give us Birthorpe, and especially for a lot of the early tasks, which are a bit of a pain, Birthorpe is pretty huge. So we can go and unlock agility, we can go and really train Herblore. Like, the amount of herbs I got from yesterday, and I also did a bit of a stint at Master Farmers again last night, we should be able to fly up in Herblore levels, which will be really, really nice, and we'll get a lot of points from it as well. The more we train Herblore, the more potions we unlock, the more tasks related to Herblore we get as well. So that is really nice. We started the new Foundations quest yesterday as well. I actually forgot, and again, I do forget quite a few things about the lower tier and also the medium tier reworks we did. They are massive. Like, now you're a lower level, the thieving update is so good. Divination ain't bad either, but the forts has had a change to where when you're going to upgrade the fort for the quest, it is significantly quicker. So we'll go and finish that off, and that's going to be another task done for today. In terms of today, I'd like to go and get to tier 5. Tier 5 would be a decent relic to go to. I am debating whether to change my original plan. Originally, it was going to be transmutation, because I think transmutation for the ability to change up on what resources you can get is pretty huge, but I have been debating the archaeology relic, so there might be a change. We'll see. I think at the minute I am pretty happy with going for transmutation just because of how broad it's going to be. But apart from that, it's pretty much going to be the same thing actually, just chipping away at tasks. The nice thing with Asgarnia as well, it's going to unlock the mining guild, so it means I can unlock things like Rune, and then we can go to Orichalcum and then Nechrite as well. So we can really like ramp up the mining and smithing, which we did stop at a point because there was so much other stuff for us to go and do as well. I did do a little stint of Mithril Bolts as well, just so I can go and get some more of those Fire Orbs, so we'll go and loot some of those now. I also finished Vampire Slayer, so the Vampire Slayer lamp I can actually get rid of because I was saving it for you guys as well. I think, actually I can't get rid of it because I wanted to put it in Strength just to like kind of catch everything up, because we've been training pretty much Tack, but Strength won't really take too long to go and get up. Is Magic worth doing because we're so close to Transmutation? Maybe. The next relic choice is going to be, yeah, transmutation. So, yeah, I'm going to put it on Mage. Let's put it on Mage, and then we'll probably regret it at a later point. But again, the way we're training XP, we really won't struggle. So that is going to get us a fair few magic levels. So we're combat to level 50, which is 30 points, and 41 Mage, which is actually pretty nice, to be fair. So it wouldn't take as long to go and get those strength levels, but when we go and do a little bit of Slayer, because there's still some more Slayer to do, we'll definitely go and wrap them up. So 40 magic is nice. Let's go and spam all these 5 spirits, and hopefully they can go and give us some decent rewards. What I'm liking about these is that we're getting quite a lot of stone spirits, which is nice. Not too much in terms of gems, a fair few rubies, but quite a few more stone spirits, which is always decent. Whack those in the bank, and then literally all I've got left to do now is just complete the new Foundations quest, go and get a little bit more construction XP, and after that we can move on and do some other stuff. But construction with the boost here is so nice because you're getting about 1.9k per XP drop. I got to level 60, and I think by the time I've finished, I'll probably be 65, but we'll see. I actually got the 100% task quite early as well, which is actually decent. So, going to finish this, going to go and do the quest, and I'm going to put the lodestone outside, and then I'll come back when it's time to do this. One of the really nice things about Leagues is that Bill pretty much has an infinite stack of stuff as well, so you can pretty much do this really easy, and you're not having to wait for things to respawn. It's just nice and quick. Okay, so this is going to be Fort Forinthry all done. I need to go and do the lodestone outside, but this is going to be a massive area for us. Fort Forinthry is still one of the best skilling places to go and do things, and especially with how nice it is and getting some bonus XP as well. That would be really decent. It also is well going to give us our access to the early altars. So if we upgrade the chapel, we'll have an altar which we can offer bones and ashes to as well, which would be really, really nice. But 30 points for that one, which is really good. We'll go and do the lodestone now really quickly just so we can go and have that unlocked. But we still have quite a lot of decent things to go and chip out. We still have a lot of the 1000 things to go and go for. And the nice thing is that with the superheated perk especially, you're going to be able to do the woodcutting, fire making, fishing and cooking ones quite close together, which would be really, really nice as well. So yeah, another big day to go and push for some more stuff. I'm really enjoying Leagues actually. I made so much more progress than what I thought I would yesterday. 350 points before that next relic is going to be really, really nice. Asgarnia is going to give us a lot of things as well. I'm probably going to spend most of my time in Birth Orb to start with, just because it's going to knock off so many of like the early tasks. It's going to be really nice actually. So yeah, looking forward to having a good day. Just dipping in and just doing a lot of things. And then I've kind of got a couple of things to do in my AFK time as well. So thieving, surprisingly, is probably going to be my AFK skill at least for a little bit longer. Just going to the Master Farmer, you get so much worthwhile seeds, and in fact I can just go and spawn them so quick. It's going to be really, really nice. But we're going to actually finish here on 64 construction. Once we start building out some of the stuff, we'll really start to rack up some XP as well. But level 70 is going to be something we're going to get pretty quick. I'm just not sure which skill it'll end up being. We went for the approach yesterday where we went for a lot of stats, but nothing really high. Like, people get 99 agility, which, with the Silverhawk boots and now 99 prayer as well, is quite understandable how quick that is. But we're quite low in our actual, like, highest level, but total level, we're doing all right, actually. We are, we're getting there. So we'll get the 1000 total level quite quick. And then, yeah, I'm just going to keep going, just kind of like randomly going between everything. We'll eventually get something as well, and then we'll update from there. Right, so that is the lodestone all done. Now, one thing I do need to go and do, I have a lot of strange rocks, and I think if they're going to have the XP multiplier on them, it's going to be some decent XP, so I'm going to go and chuck those on now. Yeah, so we've got a fair few strange rocks. If we just go and grab them all out now. And hopefully it'll give us a couple of levels. So we'll go over to Varrock, throw them in, and yeah, we'll see if they're going to level us up at all. So the multiplier did work on that, and that is 1000 total level. That is going to be an 80-point task, which is really nice. If you're someone who's going to be doing strange rocks, do reset weekly, go and grab one of these rock bags because they can be quite handy actually, just so it doesn't take up so much bank space. And you can just store it all into the rock bag, which is really nice. So if we put those in as well, you don't need the full sets, you can just put like one of each in as well, so we'll be able to go and get that. 270 points now until we're at our next relic, but what we're going to do now is go to unlock Asgarnia, so we can go and unlock that now. Our first region, and I really think that Birth Orb, especially with a lot of these tasks, is going to help a lot as well, so that's going to be really nice. So let's go and unlock that region. We have a couple of tasks, because we've leveled, you get new tasks drop in which you're able to do. There's Grimy Ranna, obviously we can do the Runite as well. There's Grow Fruit Tree, there's Swordfish, there's quite a lot there we can go and do and pick up. We're 112 tasks till the next one, which actually doesn't sound too bad. We did do quite a lot of extra tasks yesterday because I was just tagging things while they were there. So let's go over to Birth Orb. Slayer task actually is wolves, but I don't know if I can go onto the mountain. Maybe I can, we'll see if we can get there. But the nice thing is I can go and start agility, so that's what I'm going to go and do now. And then after that, we can go and rattle off a couple of the easy tasks and chip away at things as well. But yeah, that's going to be me for now. I'm not going to make you guys watch me do agility, so I'm just going to go and do agility, and then we'll report back very soon once we've made some progress. So here we go. We are going to unlock the next relic. So just need to go and clean some Rannars, which is going to contribute to our Herblore grind. So 41 is literally what I've got from simply just doing standard attack potions. 200 XP each really isn't that bad, and what I'll probably do once we get to the next tier, we're going to have such a bigger multiplier. I'll probably go and push for super attacks, and then kind of just do super attacks till 99, I think. Eventually we'll have to do extreme attacks as well, so that's pretty much going to be the plan for Herblore, is in my downtime just go and do Master Farmer, and then with Master Farmer I can then go and use all the Uric seeds, and then basically just fund my own 99 herb just by doing that. The unfinished potions is a little bit tedious. Once we get to production master, that will mean that like we can pretty much just do that all in one go. But yeah, once this is finished, hopefully we can finish this one here. Didn't help that we picked the wrong herb, so that is why we've done that. But yeah, once we've finished the Rannars, we can have the next tier. Had a little bit of a debate about it because I do think that the archaeology one is quite good now. Now people have explained it properly to me, I do think that it's got some value, but I do think transmutation is just going to be pretty big. I mean, Like the ability just to go and upgrade and downgrade all your stuff as well, which would be really nice. Infinite nature runes as well. And yeah, it seems to be the choice I want to make. Crystal Grace, I don't think is worthwhile. It's nice for doing some of the necromancy rituals, but necromancy rituals could be one of the few things you could really AFK. Now, yeah, no, I'm going to go transmutation. I'm going to go transmutation, stick to the plan, and see where we're going. But really, like, this has probably been the quickest I've ever got up to, like, 4 relics. Like, we have flown. And to sort of round off this relic, what we've been doing is we've been going through birth up. So we've got some agility XP now as well. We just did the 10 laps. You can do up to 25, but I thought I'll do that a little bit later. And yeah, we're kind of flying. There's a couple of AFK tasks I need to do. There's mining some rune, there's fishing some swordfish. So I'm literally just going to go and AFK that and go and like edit the next video. And what I've got for my first reap task is the silver quill. So I'm probably going to have to go do a little bit of training as well just to get my level up. I've got some bats, but it's kind of a dead task, so I don't know what I'm going to do for that. But yeah, apart from that, we are pretty much flying. So we have now the transmutation item. So that is going to be Delight Transhumator. So that is going to be pretty big. All of these herb seeds can be converted into irits. All the tiers of like runes and bars and all that sort of stuff, which is kind of useless to me, I can go and upgrade now as well, which should be pretty big. So we'll find some uses for that in a little bit. I do have as well some XP to go and do in crafting. Didn't realise that soul searching has been done already for the City of so we can actually go and do some Gates of Validinus in a little while as well. I do think if I'm going to go and kill the Dreadhog, I should really go and get a little bit more on the stat side and then kit myself out with some armour and then go from there. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to go and do now. In terms of the next region, 95 tasks, which has gone down pretty quick actually. I'm kind of happy how that's done in terms of that. With Asgarnia, it's already been useful because of the resources. Obviously, we've already got some potions on the go as well, which is nice. And the Herblore store pretty much sorts me out for super attacks and super strengths as well, which is decent. But okay, so that's going to wrap the video up for today. Basically, there was so much progress yesterday that I didn't want to do one massive video, so I thought I'd split it up and double upload today. But I'm having a great time playing the leagues. The progress is massive, and we've already made most of the clips towards the video for tonight as well. So I really hope you guys are enjoying. Let me know in the comment section down below, how are you guys doing? What relic are you currently on? What areas have you unlocked? And basically, how is your leagues going? I want to say a massive thank you for all the support yesterday. We had a fantastic day 1. I will start knocking out some guides and shorts as well to help you guys out as well. So if there's any problems you guys are facing in the minute, drop them in the comment section down below and I'll make sure to help out. But thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and I'll see you guys later on in that video.